Welcome to what is usually a warm Cape Town, but today we actually have a big storm coming in. And of course, I've got a convertible on test this week. The convertible I'm talking about is of course the Mazda MX-5 RF automatic. And I'll be taking it for a spin now. Usually I'll be walking around the car, talking about the car, giving you guys a couple of specs before I jump inside, but it's freezing cold at the moment. So let's go take it for a spin. Truth be told, with the roof up, the car does feel much better. The chassis feels way more stiff. But in a convertible car like this, I was expecting the car to be much better with the roof down. The Mazda MX-5 soft top is and will always be one of the best driver's cars ever made. This one, on the other hand, isn't. You can feel the weight of the roof on top of the car when you press on, and it just makes the car lean a little bit too much in corners, and it makes it feel less sporty. And then there's the gearbox. The worst thing about this car is the gearbox. It's got a regular automatic 6-speed gearbox, whereas the soft top one had the manual gearbox. Now, Mazda unfortunately doesn't even sell the soft top or the manual in South Africa anymore, so this RF Auto is the only option. Now, that's all the bad stuff out of the way. So, what is there to like about this car? Now, the seating position is amazing. You feel like you're sitting in a sports car, as Mazda intended it. Grip this wheel over here and one feels absolutely invincible, even though you're not traveling very fast because of that 118 kilowatt engine. Stick it in sport mode and does get a little bit lively, and that's the charm of this car though. We all know the type of person that likes to zip around. You know the type. The kind of person that does the speed limit but does it like all the time. 60 around the corner, 60 on the straight bits. It's that kind of car. For the right person, this car, I think, is sporty enough. It feels urgent enough. It handles well enough. And because South Africans weren't buying the manual version and the world is moving towards automatic versions, Mazda had no choice but to make this car automatic. The hardtop roof, I think, was overall a good idea. The automatic, though, came out of necessity. Once the roof is up, though, that's really when this car comes together. It comes together with those looks. I mean, look at the fastback look on this car. It is an absolutely stunning car. Dare I say, better looking than the soft top. The Mazda MX-5 RF has one major problem, and that is its overachieving sibling. The soft top MX-5 is award-winning. Everybody loves it. It's kind of like that older brother that does everything better, gets all the girls, wins all the competitions, and gets A's at school. I know that feeling. The RF has big shoes to fill, and unfortunately it doesn't fill it in the same ways. It does, however, do the things that it's supposed to do very good. The South African market wanted an automatic, they got one. The South African market wanted a hardtop, they got that too. And for those people that buy the MX-5, I think this is the car that they want. For those of us that want the manual, well, we weren't paying for them anyway.